the entrance. And it is a busy day. It's about 12 o'clock. They're tram full after tram full. You can see the rather large number of people still going in and not a rather large number of people going out yet. So, gonna be a fun day. Very least, if nothing else, I'll be watching football on my iPad and watching people. So, here we go. So another one of those days. Scooters are out. Which is the big thing if you need a scooter. I was contemplating one today. A little bit of leg pain. But I'll work it out. They don't have any. But you need to be prepared. Because either go as soon as you can and make a reservation. They reserve some, but not a tremendous number of scooters ahead of time. So you gotta be prepared weeks in advance for that. Otherwise, there's a chance I'll have some inside and I'll check that out. Quite a few people waiting for tickets. A lot of people. Look inside, they did have scooters up here in the park. So if you need one and you don't have one, definitely worth a check. Maybe just sending somebody in to see if it's okay, but. All right, I'm gonna get my mobility accessibility pass and I'm gonna check the sites out. I probably would have almost gone without it, but I want to take one good loop of the park in the dark, and that can get hard. The hills, the dales, the cute doggies, the service dog. You know, they all get a little bit in the way. So, who knows what I'll get to ride. Very, very busy feeling here already. And that's okay. I mean, this is the last day of the season. Next to the last day of the season for the Harvest Festival, and tomorrow is the last day of the park being not Christmas. And that's why I had to come this day. I want to make sure I saw it one last time. I also want to share with you any places where it is Christmas already, which is already too soon. Next week is too soon, but that's okay. All right. Nice. Love the candy corn country. Some good looking shirts. A Sherpa blanket. Some more Halloween shirts. I know not everybody loves this new, style, but I really like it. In houses and shops, everywhere. Okay, let's get out to the park. A little bit of Christmas shrinking in here, which I totally respect. I mean, people are coming here. You want them to buy Christmas stuff. That's totally cool. I'm not going to complain about that one iota. Decorations at this point, yeah, maybe a little bit. We'll see.
Let's go down, come on. Down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and you shall wear the starry crown. Good Lord, show me the way.
As I was doing my research for this week's episode, I did not do any research for this week's episode. I did, however, see some blogs, tweets that talked about this. And I'm gonna take you to Christmas Town for just 1 second, at the very least. The Dolly Parton experience is a little bit more Christmassy than, say, some other things. I'll have to try to come by here again tonight. The trees are up, the light posts are decorated, the little crystal chandelier trees are up. I gotta fight the Christmas spirit as long as I can, because Thanksgiving is good. I have a lot of Thanksgiving traditions that I keep up every year. I watch a lot of Thanksgiving TV. Things like, I don't need Christmas creeping in because Thanksgiving is short enough as it is. So yeah, definitely a bit of Christmas in here. So Dolly's ready for Christmas, that's all I'm saying. If September was the Lewis gripes about Halloween starting too early, this episode's probably gonna be a little bit of the same, as I see a little bit of Christmas creeping into Jukebox Junction. And I'm not ready, this too soon. Too soon. But yep, Christmas is happening here in Jukebox Junction. Too soon. Santa's not out yet, but the garlands are up. Some of the lights are up. There's no show in there right now, apparently. Too soon. Too soon. Always too soon. And I will definitely make sure I come through here, see if everything's lit up or if it's just out so far. I'm sure this is the end of it. Like, the trees don't care. Trees are like, it's fall. We're not doing winter yet. Admittedly, the tree in front of my house has already lost all of its leaves, but here we are, mostly Halloween. Little bit of Christmas. Oh man, this is already up. I hope they're not on tonight. I mean, I'm fine. Other than it, you know, messing up the views here at the end of the festival, which should be the crescendo of the festival. I don't know if it's down or what, but there were not a lot of people on the boat ride, the tube ride, so maybe so. Oh man, now it's a little time for a little snack. Came in here to see the cinnamon bread and get the cinnamon bread. One of the reasons I'm so glad I got my pass last year and again this year in time for the cinnamon bread for Diamond Pass.
Okay, and the forks?
To the right.
Okay, thank you.
Why is this the best time in Dollywood? Because it feels real. Just something truly real about the park during this time of year. The trees are providing the color, the smells of the cinnamon bread, the water. It's just, I don't know what that smell is, but it's just it's just perfect. It feels very, realistic. Not as manufactured as other parks do. Which I know is ridiculous because a lot of this is manufactured, but they do a really good job here. Because admittedly, it does get a little more manufactured as you get up here and they add the lights, but the lights are really nice at night, so it's worth it. No bees right now, but it's just an Arctic iceberg of ice. So yeah, definitely heed the bees. The bees honestly how do I put this? It's the closest you'll ever come to being a beekeeper when the bees are really swarming. I don't have any pictures of it right now. I think I may have from the summer, but they were just terrifying. They weren't aggressive, they didn't hurt anybody, but they were there and they had to look like, this is my house and you're the people who spilled the sugary drinks, so you take what you get. So this is a busy day. I haven't seen it this busy. It's this busy. That's busy, right? 80 minutes for Tennessee Tornado, that's unheard of. So I probably only get to ride one or two things a day. And that's okay. I'm being kind of lazy. I got a scooter and I'm being lazy. That's the kind of lazy I am right now. But it's pretty. It feels like the day after Thanksgiving. It's the last time I was here when it was this busy. And I didn't expect this. I don't know why I didn't expect this. I'm promising myself next year when I make these videos, I'm coming I'm taking a vacation day. Plenty of vacation. I'm gonna take a vacation day for each one of these festivals, either at the end or the beginning, one of the two, or the middle. But man, it's crazy, and that's okay for Dollywood. Don't see that a lot. Not that people don't go to that show, just if it's packed, it's not usually that packed. How busy is it? It's that busy. That's the line for the time saver pass. That's long. In fact, to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen it that long to where you can see the end of the line, because there's a lot of stairs to go to the top. That's why I've never really used it, because it's a lot of stairs. I'm gonna go ride. And then some. See it down there. Really looking forward to them getting back to having 2 trains, because it's kind of ridiculous. I know they're working on it, but that's, you know, what it is. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. Completed, you got my ride in. May try to ride again when I come back around, when it's dark and a little colder. It's cold now, right? But it's not cold. They've already started the music a little early. It's not dark yet, but I'm having a good time. It's a very slow day. For me, it's not a slow day for the park. I'm just hanging out. Took some pictures of the Tennessee tornado, as you saw. Gonna go take a few more pictures around the park, and then make one more lap later, go down to Candy Corn Country when it's dark, and get good pictures of that when it's really dark. I didn't get it last time. And then I'll be back in a few weeks. See ya. I don't know why I'm seeing you. That's not the end. Moving around the park today, you can see some of the improvements they made and some of the things they still need to make in terms of space. Like this area is awesome, where they spread this out. They got rid of that building down here. Total awesomeness. But then you have spots like this, and back up behind me, more likely right this second, obviously, where it's just a little tight, and so you get congregated and getting through. There's a lot of people in front of the games. There was a lot of people here. I do love the bubbles. They're annoying in some respect, but they're really fun. Okay, let's say that.
Let's get back to the car. As you go through the Owens Park crossing,
Very true about that center back.
The
Second one did. The first one did not make it back. Check it out, man. Busy day.
Keep waving and be in front of those trucks out there, and I'll tell you a little bit about this rolling piece of history around behind. See you later, Marion.
Time to check on that night flight expedition and see how it's going. And everything else. Listen to the whistle.
In 1942, they started to go to the bypass Yukon River and used to do the material and personnel needs with the Alcan military highway. For 280,000 tons of supplies and materials, along with thousands of troops and other personnel travel behind this engine and others just like her. Up to 34 trains a day ran support of the road's construction. The Alcan military highway was completed. Well, in 1963, engine number 70 was retired from the bypass Yukon River. In 1977, she was sold to the East Tennessee theme park by the name of Silver Dollar City. Instead, she eventually became known as Cinderella. here today. He's been hard at work today, getting us up and down this mountain all day. Well, Cinderella has remained here throughout the evolution of the park, from Silver Dollar City to present-day Dollywood, where she continues her tradition of hard work. Sit back and relax and listen as Cinderella pulls us up the mountain.
Coming together next year. We can actually see what part of next year, but it's gonna be awesome. Let's not forget these folks out here. Here's that big howdy when we left. Let's sometime get real loud on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Howdy!
I am in the cabin. What is in his hand? Leaning out the window, thinking.
Going back to candy corn country. Finally can say their words right. Took me a while. I'm not sure why. I did have a very hard time. The other day I was trying to record a test video for sequel prompt from Redgate. And I said simple talk like 15 times. And I get something in my head and I get into mode and I just can't stop. I just can't say it. It's hard to tell what's going on here. Whee! A little bit of Christmas encroachment down here by the swings. Got some red lights going. I know it's a couple days, but of the yellow lights. Lights here behind the building. Very candy cane colored trees up there. There's something weird about the song Creep being played up here in an orchestral version, or actually a string quartet version. It just doesn't feel right for the Harvest Festival. But we are in the Hoot Owl Hollow area now. I'm moving out, and this is my last pass till Halloween this year's over with. You know, technically it's still a week away, but for here it's over tomorrow. Was recording anyways. No. I clearly did this once already this year, so I'm only gonna do it really brief. I didn't see enough Christmas encroachment to be too big of a deal. Next week though, it's gonna be awesome. I probably won't be here for 3 weeks, but still, next week for everybody who's here, it'll be awesome. I guess there's time for one more brisk ride here on the Tennessee Tornado. Not too bad, it's 58 degrees, which is, you know, not warm, but certainly not what you would call cold. I think I've done it in the 40s before. That's cold. You know, ice forming on your head, in your mind, because, you know, it's 40s. Still pretty darn busy. I will note, usually when I do this in the colder, I am wearing more clothes. I am wearing long pants today for change, but only just a sweatshirt and a t-shirt. So 50, 40, 60 clothes. Check this out, we got new seats. You can see that's been redone. Perfection. 50s is too cold to be in a theme park. Wait a minute, I'm doing that again a lot this year.
And I'm here till 8.
By the way, this is one of those pinch points I was talking about. This is really hard to get through, but it does make a good video. See, the zombies walking that way. I love the lighting, it's perfect. God. Pumpkins have held up well this year. I haven't seen any that looked like they were begging for this festival to be over, which in past years you definitely have. More trees I like, the better. So impressive that no one has, well, ran over these pumpkins with a scooter, because I was this close just a second ago. And I was also this close the second afterwards when I thought, what would happen if I ran over all these pumpkins? Other than, probably getting in trouble. Who knows? Didn't really come back here last time. I got pumpkin for this too. Let's see what else they have a pumpkin for. Even Frogs and Fireflies has one. How cool. Spooky on its own. What do we got? Fireflies. Symbol? Butterfly, of course. Wings. Hidden holiday bees. Whoa. Entrance? Here at the end, I'm getting a little lazy because I'm not not taking pictures of things people are sitting in front of. And you know how that is. When how busy it is, that's how busy it is. How often is Thunderhead busy at this time of night? And it is 8:30 right now. I'll just say this, not often. Usually this thing is a walk-on at 8:30, okay? Always. So, busy day. Really good busy, not that super, you know, other than trying to eat or ride rides, has been fantastic. And I didn't really try to do either today. I just sort of hung out. I ate at the chicken hot dog place down in Candy Corn Country Fair, and Lumberjack Pizza, not Lumberjack, Iron Horse Pizza. And frankly, they weren't too bad. Others were a little longer, so just be ready. Look at mobile ordering. If it works, which hasn't worked for me, but I know it's worked for others because I saw other people working, eating there. No worries. What a cool effect. It's like hyperspace right here. I mean, I assume I've never actually been in hyperspace. But I imagine it's like it. Goodbye, Luminights. See you next time. $330 days or so. Or tomorrow, perhaps, but probably not. Crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, so a couple of final tasks before I roll out of here. First, let's see what Dolly Parton experience looks like. Is it very Christmassy in there? No. They have not turned on the lights. It's just very Dolly in here. Which is, you know, very true, I guess. I just wonder what Dolly's actual house is like. You know, does she have this kind of stuff? I'm sure her house is like muted grays and, you know, just very casual attire. Probably wears sweats, right? Decorations that are there, but they're not lit up. I love this area. Thank you for this, for watching. Thank you for, you know, watching. Anything else you're doing? Sharing the word. I haven't shared this on any social media in a long time, so I need to get back to it. I wasn't really sure I was going to be able to do it because I try to do things and then I don't. And actually compiling these videos once I've done them is always a little hard. Just because it's a mess. You can imagine, I'm just riding around the park, walking around the park, whatever that month. And I'm taking pictures, I'm taking videos, and I'm talking. And then I try to put it together in a slightly organized manner, and it doesn't always work. And, you know, I cut it up as hard as I can, but so I appreciate that I've been getting, you know, even close to triple digits on these videos. And I appreciate every last person who's watching this moment right now. And the ones who watched the first moment and didn't get to this moment, they're cool too, but not as cool as you, because you can hear me say it. So happy Halloween, happy Thanksgiving. I'll be back before Thanksgiving. Probably, I may do it after Thanksgiving. But Christmas is next. And I'm ready, sort of, for Christmas. But I'm ready for Thanksgiving as well. Like I said, I have a lot of traditions I'm ready to do. All right, the requisite finale here. Saw the pumpkins last month. If you haven't, go back and watch that. Great trio pumpkin.